You just have to wake up to your potential. You just have to go for your dreams. You just have to stop telling yourself that it's not for you, because God gave you the vision. The vision has been given to you and not to the person next to you for a reason. One thing about me is I will always try. People can make fun of me for trying to be a rapper. People can make fun of me for being 17 and posting stupid skits on YouTube. I've had like 5 TikTok accounts. I've done a million things. I've really done a million things. But at the end of the day, one of those million things is going to be the thing that actually sticks. And there was something that stuck for me. All of those things just led up to me becoming a professional photographer. Without the YouTube experience from when I was 17, I would have never learned how to video edit. And without the audacity to post and put myself out there from being a rapper, I would have never been able to walk up to people and network and get these clients and build these relationships. You have to have audacity, you have to have confidence, and you have to have some sort of skill set. But none of those will come to you. None of them. It is so rare to be born with those things. It is more likely that you have to earn and that you have to build those things, right? But the vision does come to you. So if all you have to do is just build some skills and build some audacity, what's your problem? Like, what's your problem? Are you just scared of what people might say? Because people have said a million things about me. Guess what? Those people now, they make less than me. And that's not to say like I'm better than anyone, but it's to say that you have to trust in yourself to that kind of a degree that you're able to get through the cringe and you're able to get through the being laughed at and being made fun of and being the talk of the town. I literally didn't graduate college. When I was 24, I had no job, I had no degree, I wasn't even taking classes, and I was working a part-time security job where I made $300 a week. Meanwhile, everybody else had 4-figure paying jobs. How do you think I felt? I felt like a loser. I felt like, what am I doing? You have to keep pushing. You have to have faith in yourself that God made you this person for a reason. He put this unrest in your heart for a reason. He gave you something else. And because your life is going to be harder to get to that point, the result and the destination is going to be so much more valuable. Choosing the traditional path would have been so much easier for me. I could have avoided all of that being in the mud and being laughed at. I could have avoided all of that by just getting a regular job. I'm qualified. I can get a regular job. Thing is though, I didn't want what a regular job would offer me. You can't sit here and ask for this kind of a lifestyle where you get to work 4 days out of the month, making more than anybody else that you know, and think that you get to do what they do. Why would that make any kind of sense? That is the prerequisite. The struggling and the being in the mud and the being a clown is the prerequisite to the life that you want. You have to remember that you started for a reason, because it gets tough. When I first started my YouTube channel at 17, I would literally get like 4 views per video. 4 views! And this is before like the age of TikTok and like where Instagram was really big. It was more just like YouTube was huge. And I still didn't let those 4 viewers discourage me, right? And then guess what happened? I don't know how it came to be, but there was this guy that just hated me, and he would comment the most horrible things about, he'd be like, oh, I wish you would get hit by a truck. I wish you would like, just the most horrible things. I don't want to get flagged in this video. And then he brought all of his friends. So now every time I posted, my viewers went up from like 4 to like 10, but out of those 10, it was like him and his 4 boys. And I would just be flooded with comments about like how I suck, I'm trash, terrible, and guess I kept posting. I literally kept posting because I was like, no, I know where this is headed. So I don't care what you say. I did get somewhere. I got somewhere. I ended up with like 5,000 subscribers. I had a couple of videos that hit like some numbers, you know, life was good. But then I lost faith in myself. I'm not gonna lie. And I mean, I'm here not as a hypocrite, but I'm here preaching this message to you because I don't want you to do what I did. Because to this day, it's one of my biggest regrets that I just let the ball drop. Just because I became average. I became like everybody else. I kind of gave up on myself. I started to feed into the, should I just go to college? Should I just get a job? And that's not to say that that's a bad thing. If that's what you want, bro, go for it. That's amazing. But if that's not what you want and you go for that, then that's where the problem is, because there's a disconnect. It's not really about what you want, but it's about what's right for you. I'm not here to judge your path in life. I'm not here to judge your outcome in life or your goals in life. But I am here to judge you if your goal is this, but you're going for this. Just because of society, just because you've let people influence you. Dude, don't let people influence you. You are the influence. Be that is so influential that people around you try to be like you, that you inspire the circle of people around you, that all of these people who have been telling you to go to college, suddenly they're like, wait a minute, they're onto something. Be that kind of person instead of becoming the kind of person that follows that kind of person, because you are meant for more. And I know that you're meant for more because you're on this video. And if you're on this video, I'm not trying to say like, oh, like the algorithm sent you. No, shut up. I don't care about that stuff. But if you're on this video, it means you're the kind of person who searches for these things. And guess what? Only someone who isn't average looks for these videos. You don't need to watch this video if you're not going for a dream. This video does nothing for you. So I know that you're a dreamer. And I know that you are trying because you are looking for something. That you are going as far as changing the algorithm that you scroll through every day, because that's how obsessed you are. Because that's how brainwashed you want to be. So I know you're a dreamer, and I'm here to tell you that I'm a dreamer too, and I came out on the other side. There is more for you. There is more. So just relax. And don't worry with, oh, what if I go so hard for this and it's not meant for me and I don't get it? Don't worry about that. Because I promise you, all you have to worry about is going hard for that thing. That's it. That is literally it. And that shouldn't stress you out. That should calm you down. Because it means that that is your 50% to take care of. The other 50% is going to be taken care of by your Creator. And that should give you peace. That should give you calm, and that should give you peace. Because this is everything that you can do, and it's everything you're going to do. That's it. So just relax, just have faith, and just work every day.